Lao Tzu believed that if we live in harmony with life's flow, we won't need any extra force. He's known as the founder of Taoism and wrote the Tao Te Ching, the main text of this philosophy. Taoism encourages us to live effortlessly, following the natural order of the universe, or Tao. It compares life to a river, where many of us cling to the banks, afraid to let go and go with the flow, but at some point, we must trust the river to carry us safely. Being in flow means navigating life with ease, making conscious decisions while letting things unfold naturally. In this video, we'll explore 10 practices taught by Lao Tzu to unlock life's flow. Number 1, release your ego. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle, constantly striving to prove ourselves and seeking validation from others. But, according to Lao Tzu, this obsession with our ego only serves to hold us back from experiencing true inner peace and harmony. Think about it. How often do we define ourselves by our job titles, social status, or material possessions? We cling to these external markers of success, believing that they define our worth and identity. But in reality, they only serve to confine us, trapping us in a never-ending cycle of comparison and competition. Imagine a river flowing effortlessly downstream. It doesn't stop to boast about its speed or compare itself to other rivers. It simply flows, embracing its natural course without resistance. Similarly, when we release our ego, we free ourselves from the burden of constantly trying to prove our worth. Instead of attaching our identity to external labels, Lao Tzu teaches us to connect with our true essence, the unchanging core of who we are beyond titles and achievements. By letting go of our ego, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of fulfillment and connection with the world around us. But how do we release our ego in practice? It starts with self-awareness. Take a moment to reflect on the labels and identities you've attached yourself to. Are they truly representative of who you are at your core, or are they simply masks you've adopted to fit in? Next, practice letting go of the need for external validation. Instead of seeking approval from others, focus on cultivating self-compassion and acceptance. Recognize that your worth isn't determined by the opinions of others, but by the inherent value you bring as a unique individual. Finally, embrace humility. Understand that true strength lies not in boasting about our accomplishments, but in recognizing our interconnectedness with all beings. Just as every drop contributes to the flow of the river, each of us plays a vital role in the tapestry of life. In essence, releasing your ego is about surrendering to the natural flow of life, trusting in the inherent wisdom of the universe. By letting go of the need to control and dominate, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment. So, the next time you feel yourself getting caught up in the whirlwind of ego-driven desires, remember the wisdom of Lao Tzu. Release your ego, embrace humility, and allow yourself to flow effortlessly with the rhythm of life. Number 2, be brave to take the back seat. In the journey of life, we often find ourselves gripped by the desire to be at the forefront, to lead the pack and bask in the spotlight. However, according to Lao Tzu, true strength lies not in seeking glory for oneself, but in having the courage to take a step back and allow others to shine. Picture a flock of geese flying in formation. While the lead goose may bear the brunt of the wind resistance, the rest of the flock benefits from the uplift created by its wings. Similarly, by being brave enough to take the back seat, we create space for others to thrive and uplift the collective whole. But why is it so difficult to relinquish control and allow others to take the lead? Often, it's because we fear being left behind or overlooked, believing that our worth is tied to our position in the hierarchy. However, Lao Tzu teaches us that true power comes from humility, not from dominating others. So, how can we cultivate the courage to take the back seat? It starts with letting go of our attachment to external recognition and validation. Instead of seeking approval from others, focus on contributing to the greater good and supporting those around you. Practice active listening and empathy, recognizing the unique gifts and perspectives that each individual brings to the table. By stepping back and allowing others to take the lead, we create an environment of collaboration and mutual respect where everyone has the opportunity to shine. Furthermore, by embracing the back seat, we open ourselves up to new opportunities for growth and learning. Just as the backseat passenger in a car can sit back and enjoy the scenery, we too can gain new insights and perspectives by relinquishing control and allowing others to guide the way. In essence, being brave enough to take the back seat is about trusting in the collective wisdom of the group and recognizing that true leadership is not about being in charge, but about empowering others to reach their full potential. So, the next time you find yourself tempted to assert your dominance, remember the words of Lao Tzu and have the courage to take a step back. Number 3, release the urge to hurry. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to get caught up in the frenzy of constant busyness, always rushing from one task to the next in a relentless pursuit of productivity. However, according to Lao Tzu, true wisdom lies in releasing the urge to hurry and embracing the natural rhythm of life. Think about the last time you found yourself rushing through your day, barely pausing to catch your breath. Did it leave you feeling frazzled and exhausted, like a hamster on a never-ending treadmill? This constant state of hurry not only drains our energy, but also robs us of the opportunity to fully engage with the present moment. Imagine a tree swaying gently in the breeze, rooted firmly in the earth. It doesn't rush to grow or compare itself to other trees. Instead, it trusts in the natural unfolding of its growth, allowing each leaf to unfurl at its own pace. Similarly, when we release the urge to hurry, we open ourselves up to a deeper sense of peace and presence. But how do we let go of the compulsion to hurry? It starts with mindfulness, the practice of bringing our awareness to the present moment without judgment. Instead of rushing through our days on autopilot, take a moment to pause and breathe, grounding yourself in the here and now. Next, cultivate patience. Understand that true progress takes time and that rushing only leads to burnout and exhaustion. Trust in the process and allow things to unfold in their own time, knowing that everything happens exactly as it should. Furthermore, learn to prioritize and simplify. Often, our urge to hurry stems from a sense of overwhelm and overcommitment. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of unnecessary distractions, we create space for ease and flow in our lives. All in all, releasing the urge to hurry is about surrendering to the natural rhythm of life, trusting that everything unfolds in divine timing. So, the next time you feel the compulsion to rush, take a moment to breathe and remember the wisdom of Lao Tzu. Trust in the process and allow yourself to flow effortlessly with the rhythm of life. Number 4, welcome change. Change is an inevitable part of life, yet many of us resist it, clinging to the familiar and fearing the unknown. However, according to Lao Tzu, true wisdom lies in embracing change as a natural and necessary aspect of growth. Consider the seasons. Each one brings its own unique beauty and challenges, yet all are essential for the cycle of life to continue. In the same way, change brings new opportunities for growth and transformation, allowing us to evolve and adapt to our ever-changing environment. But why do we resist change? Often it's because we fear the uncertainty and discomfort that comes with stepping outside of our comfort zones. We prefer the safety and security of the familiar, even if it means staying stuck in patterns that no longer serve us. However, Lao Tzu teaches us that true strength lies in embracing change with an open heart and a willingness to let go of what no longer serves us. By welcoming change, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and opportunities for growth. So, how can we cultivate a mindset of welcoming change? It starts with shifting our perspective. Instead of seeing change as a threat, see it as an opportunity for growth and renewal. Embrace the unknown with curiosity and openness, trusting that everything happens for a reason. Next, practice letting go of attachment to outcomes. Understand that life is constantly in flux, and trying to control every aspect of it only leads to frustration and disappointment. Instead, surrender to the flow of life and trust that everything unfolds exactly as it should. Furthermore, cultivate resilience in the face of change. Understand that setbacks and challenges are an inevitable part of life, but they also provide opportunities for growth and learning. By embracing change with resilience and grace, we can navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and confidence. So, welcoming change is about embracing the inherent impermanence of life and trusting in the process of growth and transformation. So, the next time you find yourself resisting change, remember the wisdom of Lao Tzu and open yourself up to the endless possibilities that change brings. Number 5, find satisfaction in simplicity. In a world that glorifies excess and extravagance, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of more wealth, more possessions, more status. However, according to Lao Tzu, true contentment lies not in accumulation, but in finding satisfaction in simplicity. Consider the beauty of a single flower blooming in a field or the serenity of a quiet moment spent in nature. These simple pleasures remind us that true happiness doesn't come from external wealth or possessions, but from cultivating an appreciation for the beauty and abundance that surrounds us. But why is it so difficult to find satisfaction in simplicity? Often, it's because we've been conditioned to believe that happiness is synonymous with material wealth and success. We chase after the latest gadgets and trends, hoping that they will fill the void within us, only to find ourselves still yearning for more. However, Lao Tzu teaches us that true satisfaction comes from embracing the simple joys of life: a warm cup of tea, a heartfelt conversation with a loved one, or a walk in nature. These moments may seem insignificant, but they are the building blocks of a life filled with meaning and fulfillment. So, how can we cultivate a mindset of finding satisfaction in simplicity? It starts with shifting our focus away from external possessions and towards inner contentment. Take a moment to appreciate the small blessings in your life: the roof over your head, the food on your table, the love of family and friends. Next, practice gratitude. Instead of constantly striving for more, take time each day to reflect on the abundance that surrounds you. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude for the simple pleasures that bring joy to your life, whether it's a beautiful sunset or a kind gesture from a stranger. Moreover, simplify your life. Let go of unnecessary clutter and distractions, and focus on what truly matters to you. By decluttering your physical space and your mind, you create room for peace and clarity to enter your life. At heart, finding satisfaction in simplicity is about embracing the beauty of the present moment and appreciating the richness of life's simple pleasures. So, the next time you find yourself caught up in the pursuit of more, take a step back and remember the wisdom of Lao Tzu. Find joy in the simplicity of life, and you will discover a happiness that knows no bounds. Number 6, embrace your imperfections. In a world that often celebrates perfection and flawless beauty, it's easy to feel inadequate or ashamed of our imperfections. However, according to Lao Tzu, true self-acceptance lies not in striving for perfection, but in embracing our flaws with compassion and kindness. Think about the last time you made a mistake or fell short of your own expectations. Did you berate yourself for not being good enough or dwell on your perceived shortcomings? This self-critical mindset only serves to deepen our sense of shame and unworthiness. However, Lao Tzu teaches us that our imperfections are what make us human, and that true strength lies in embracing our flaws with humility and grace. Just as a cracked vase can still hold beauty and value, so too can we find beauty and value in our own imperfections. So, how can we cultivate a mindset of embracing our imperfections? It starts with practicing self-compassion, treating ourselves with the same kindness and understanding that we would offer to a dear friend. Instead of criticizing ourselves for our flaws, practice self-acceptance and forgiveness. Next, let go of the need for external validation. Understand that true worth comes from within, and that we are inherently worthy of love and acceptance, regardless of our perceived flaws. By releasing the need to seek approval from others, we free ourselves from the prison of self-doubt and insecurity. Besides, embrace the lessons that our imperfections have to teach us. Instead of seeing them as failures, see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Each mistake we make and each flaw we possess is a stepping stone on the path to becoming our truest and most authentic selves. Fundamentally, embracing our imperfections is about embracing our humanity, the messy, imperfect, beautiful reality of who we are. So, the next time you find yourself struggling with feelings of inadequacy or shame, remember the words of Lao Tzu and embrace your imperfections with love and compassion. Number 7, cultivate inner peace. In the midst of life's chaos and uncertainty, finding inner peace can seem like an elusive goal. However, according to Lao Tzu, true peace comes not from external circumstances, but from cultivating a sense of calm and tranquility within ourselves. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed by stress or anxiety. Did you long for a sense of peace and serenity amidst the chaos of your mind? This inner peace is not a distant dream, but a state of being that is accessible to each and every one of us. So, how can we cultivate inner peace in our lives? It starts with mindfulness, the practice of bringing our awareness to the present moment without judgment. Instead of getting caught up in worries about the past or fears about the future, anchor yourself in the here and now. Next, practice self-care. Take time each day to nourish your body, mind, and soul with activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Whether it's taking a walk in nature, practicing yoga, or simply spending time with loved ones, prioritize activities that replenish your energy and soothe your soul. On top of that, let go of attachment to outcomes. Understand that true peace comes from accepting things as they are, rather than trying to control or manipulate them. Release the need to constantly strive for perfection or chase after external validation, and instead, surrender to the flow of life. Basically, cultivating inner peace is about finding stillness amidst the chaos of life and anchoring ourselves in the present moment. So the next time you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or stressed, take a moment to breathe and reconnect with the wisdom of Lao Tzu. By cultivating inner peace, you can navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience, knowing that true peace comes from within. Number 8, practice gratitude daily. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of more and overlook the blessings that surround us. However, according to Lao Tzu, true abundance comes not from accumulating wealth or possessions, but from cultivating an attitude of gratitude for the simple joys of life. Think about the last time you took a moment to appreciate the beauty of a sunset or the warmth of a loved one's embrace. Did you feel a sense of gratitude welling up within you, filling your heart with joy and contentment? This practice of gratitude is a powerful tool for cultivating happiness and fulfillment in our lives. So how can we practice gratitude daily? It starts with mindfulness, the practice of bringing our awareness to the present moment and noticing the blessings that surround us. Take time each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for, whether it's the love of family and friends, the beauty of nature, or the simple pleasures of life. Next, keep a gratitude journal. Take a few moments each day to write down 3 things you are grateful for, no matter how big or small. By focusing on the positive aspects of your life, you can shift your perspective from one of scarcity to one of abundance and cultivate a greater sense of happiness and well-being. Furthermore, express your gratitude to others. Take time to thank the people in your life who have made a difference, whether it's a kind word, a thoughtful gesture, or a helping hand. By expressing gratitude to others, you not only strengthen your relationships, but you also deepen your own sense of appreciation for the blessings in your life. In essence, practicing gratitude daily is about cultivating an attitude of appreciation for the abundance that surrounds us. So, the next time you find yourself feeling overwhelmed or stressed, take a moment to pause and reflect on the blessings in your life. By practicing gratitude daily, you can cultivate a greater sense of happiness, fulfillment, and well-being, knowing that true abundance comes from within. Number 9, live in the present moment. In a world filled with distractions and worries about the future, it's easy to lose sight of the beauty and richness of the present moment. However, according to Lao Tzu, true happiness and fulfillment can only be found by anchoring ourselves in the here and now. Think about the last time you felt truly alive and present. Perhaps it was watching a breathtaking sunset, sharing a heartfelt conversation with a loved one, or simply savoring a delicious meal. In those moments, time seemed to stand still, and you felt fully connected to the world around you. So how can we live more fully in the present moment? It starts with mindfulness, the practice of bringing our awareness to the present moment without judgment. Instead of getting caught up in worries about the past or anxieties about the future, anchor yourself in the here and now. Next, practice gratitude for the present moment. Take time each day to appreciate the simple pleasures of life, the warmth of the sun on your skin, the sound of birds singing in the trees, the feeling of a gentle breeze on your face. By cultivating an attitude of gratitude for the present moment, you can deepen your appreciation for the richness of life. Furthermore, let go of attachment to outcomes. Understand that true happiness comes from accepting things as they are rather than trying to control or manipulate them. Release the need to constantly strive for more or chase after external validation, and instead, surrender to the flow of life. At bottom, living in the present moment is about fully embracing the richness and beauty of life as it unfolds moment by moment. So, the next time you find yourself feeling distracted or anxious, take a moment to breathe and reconnect with the wisdom of Lao Tzu. By living more fully in the present moment, you can cultivate a greater sense of peace, joy, and fulfillment in your life. Number 10, foster compassion towards yourself and others. In a world that often emphasizes competition and self-interest, cultivating compassion towards ourselves and others can seem like a radical act. However, according to Lao Tzu, true fulfillment and connection can only be found through acts of kindness and empathy. Think about the last time you showed compassion towards yourself or someone else. Perhaps it was offering a kind word to a friend in need, or extending forgiveness to yourself for a mistake you made. In those moments, you tapped into the power of compassion to heal and uplift both yourself and others. So how can we foster compassion towards ourselves and others? It starts with self-awareness, the practice of tuning into our own thoughts and feelings with kindness and curiosity. Instead of judging ourselves harshly for our perceived shortcomings, offer yourself the same compassion and understanding that you would offer to a dear friend. Next, practice empathy towards others. Take time each day to put yourself in someone else's shoes and imagine what they might be feeling or experiencing. By cultivating empathy, you can deepen your connection to others and foster a greater sense of compassion and understanding in your relationships. Over and above that, let go of judgment and criticism. Understand that we are all human, and we all make mistakes from time to time. Instead of dwelling on our flaws or shortcomings, practice self-compassion and forgiveness, knowing that true growth and healing come from a place of love and acceptance. Essentially, fostering compassion towards ourselves and others is about embracing our shared humanity and recognizing the inherent worth and dignity of every individual. So, the next time you find yourself feeling judgmental or critical, take a moment to pause and reconnect with the wisdom of Lao Tzu. By fostering compassion towards yourself and others, you can create a more loving, supportive, and connected world for us all. If you found value in this video, be sure to explore our complete collection of life philosophies. Don't miss out on additional content designed to guide you towards success and happiness through timeless philosophical insights. Subscribe now for more enriching videos. Thank you for tuning in.